Do you want to know what the most terrifying word in the Bible is? No, it's not death or hell. It's apocalypse. And that's why only one person can reveal its secrets. The author of this video. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm an award-winning writer, director, and producer. In today's video, we will take you on a journey through the most epic, terrifying, and awe-inspiring events ever recorded in human history, all based on the Book of Revelation. Prepare yourself because you are about to witness the hidden truth behind the end of the world. Let us begin our story on the island of Patmos, where the prophet John had a vision of the apocalypse. This is what he saw. A scroll sealed with 7 seals in the right hand of him who sits on the throne. And only when the Lamb opened the first seal, John heard a multitude of voices like the roar of many waters and the sound of a mighty earthquake. And when the Lamb opened the second seal, John saw a fiery red horse. Its rider carried a large bow. And when he opened the third seal, he saw a black horse whose rider carried a pair of scales. And when the fourth seal was opened, he saw a pale horse. And the rider's name was Death, and Hades followed close behind him. As John continues his visions, he sees 4 angels who come out from the 4 corners of the earth, each holding a trumpet. They sound their trumpets, and hail, fire, and sulfur are thrown upon the earth. The air is filled with the smoke of a great fire. From the smoke, demons come out, and they have power to torment those who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. And at that time, a great sign appeared in heaven. The 2 wings of the great eagle which is spread out above the earth, having a message in its mouth. Fly, little scroll, and escape from the face of the dragon. He will pursue you relentlessly. But you will escape by fleeing into the wilderness, where you will be given a mouth like that of a lion. And you will have the strength of the lion, and you will prophesy for 3 hours. Then again, another beast rises out of the sea. It has 2 horns like a lamb, but it speaks like a dragon. And it performs great signs, even causing fire to come down from heaven to the earth in full view of the people. With all these plagues, the kings of the earth are given full authority to harm the people, to kill them, and to torment them. And after 3 days, they will be killed themselves. Then I saw thrones. They sat on them with those who had been granted authority to judge. And I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded for their testimony about Jesus and for the word of God. And now we come to the most terrible and mysterious part of the apocalypse. The mark of the beast. Only those who worship the beast will be allowed to buy or sell. If anyone receives the mark of the beast in his forehead or in his hand, he himself will drink the wine of God's wrath, which is poured out unmixed into the cup of his anger. Here it is, the hidden truth behind the number of the beast. Add the letters of the beast. 666 equals 666. Why is it important? Because the number of the beast contains a secret code, a message hidden in plain sight. Let me reveal it to you. It spells Nero Caesar. The Roman Emperor Nero Caesar, the persecutor of the early Christians, he is the beast. His empire will rise again. The beast, the false prophet, and the devil himself will lead the final battle against the forces of good. They will gather their armies in a place called Armageddon. There, the battle will be fought. A battle so fierce that the mountains will tremble and the rivers of the world run dry. But in the end, good will triumph over evil, and the kingdom of heaven will be established on earth. Now, let me show you the lost city of Atlantis. Here it is. Here is the prophecy about it. And from the fruit of her womb shall come nations and kingdoms and great provinces. And the Lord will give her people the first part of the day for judgment, and she herself shall be judged and shall not be found wanting. But with everlasting fire shall she be burned. Look carefully at the symbols. Can you see the fish? It is a symbol of Christianity. The sword represents paganism. As you can see, the sword is about to pierce the fish, symbolizing the persecution of Christians. Where did they find this artifact? Right here? In the catacombs under Rome. A secret tunnel leads to an underground labyrinth beneath the city of Rome. Here in the catacombs, the early Christians practiced their faith in secret. They carved messages of hope and salvation into the walls. One message stands out among the rest. It tells the story of the lost city of Atlantis. It tells of how Atlantis was destroyed by fire from heaven. And it tells of how the survivors fled to the island of Patmos, where they hid the scrolls containing the secrets of the apocalypse. And now we come to the hidden truth behind the number 666. It was a common practice in ancient times to assign numerical values to letters. Using this method, each letter would be assigned a number, and by adding those numbers together, you could get a total that could then be interpreted. For example, if we add up the letters of the word John using this method, we get the number 24. Similarly, the name Jesus adds up to the number 888. But what happens when we apply this method to the number of the beast, 666? If we add the letters of the beast, we get the number 666. But there is more to it than meets the eye. The letters of the beast also spell out the name Nero Caesar. The Roman Emperor Nero Caesar was known for his persecution of early Christians, and his empire eventually fell into ruin. Could it be that the number of the beast is a coded message leading us back to the very origins of evil itself? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.